everybody, I hope you're good and happy. Hello everyone, I hope you're glad and fine. Today you are going to learn a very important lesson. It is a simple present or present simple. Let's get started. The simple present tense is used for express habits, general truths, or repeated actions. For express habits, or you can say routines. Example number 1, she drinks coffee at breakfast. She drinks coffee at breakfast. That means it is a habit of hers to drink coffee. It is a habit of her to drink coffee at breakfast. Example number 2, he only eats chicken. That means it is a habit of his to eat chicken. Let's move to the function number 2 for general truths. For general truths. His father is Moroccan. I am Moroccan. He is French. She is English woman. Number 2, water freezes at 0 degrees. This is a general truth. No one can change it. Okay, water freezes at 0 degrees. For the function number 3, repeated actions. Example number 1, we catch the bus every day. That means every day we catch the bus. Here we repeat the same action every morning. The second example is he always forgets his wallet. He always forgets his wallet. That means he always go to buy something, but he remembers that he forgets his wallet at home or at work and something like this. Okay, so the three functions of simple present are express habits or routine, general truths, or repeated actions. Now let's move to the forms of simple present, and here we know the problem of the third person singular. We can talk about the third person singular. I can add it here. Singular. Yes. Affirmative form. You can say I speak, you speak, he speaks, she speaks, it speaks, we speak, you speak, they speak. Now you can notice that we have the same verb. Speak, I speak. You speak. We have no problem. But in the third person singular, he, she, it, we add s. He speaks. She speaks. It speaks. Then we, you, they, we have the same verb. Speak. We speak. You speak. They speak. So here I have to focus on the third person singular. He, she, it. This is the general rules when we talk about affirmative form. We add s in the third person singular. So you should be careful. In the second form, negative form. I don't speak. You don't speak. He doesn't speak. She doesn't speak. It doesn't speak. We don't speak. You don't speak. They don't speak. Here when we talk about negative, we start with don't or doesn't. Again we have in the third person singular doesn't. We add es to the verb do. Okay, do, does, doesn't. So we don't add s to the verb speak. We don't say he doesn't speaks. No. We don't say she doesn't speaks. No. Or it doesn't speaks. No. You should be careful because we conjugate the verb do. We say does. I don't speak. You don't speak. He doesn't speak. She doesn't speak. It doesn't speak. We don't speak. You don't speak. They don't speak. Here we have one form for all the verbs. Here we don't have any exception. We start with don't or doesn't in the third person singular. For interrogative form or question, we start with auxiliary verb do. Do you speak? Do I speak? Or do you speak English? Do I speak English? Does he speak? Does she speak? Does it speak? Do you speak? Do we speak? Do they speak? Here, when we talk about interrogative form, we start with the auxiliary verb do in present simple. And I should be careful again with the third person singular. I start with does. Does he, does she, does it, and we put the same verb speak without adding s. For short answer here, in English language we don't say yes or no and I stop talking. Now I say yes, then the subject pronoun, then the auxiliary verb. For example, when I ask you, do you speak English? Yes, I do. I don't say yes and I stop talking, or I say yes, I speak English. No, just it's a good idea, or it is a good idea to say yes, then the subject pronouns, then the auxiliary verb, and stop. Yes, I do, or no, I don't, because here we have a question of yes or no, yes or no question. So you should answer with yes, but it's not impolite to say yes and stop. You have to add subject pronouns and also the auxiliary verb. But if you repeated the sentence, it becomes weakness. Weakness. You say yes, I do. No, I don't. Whenever we have now, we put the negative form of auxiliary verb do. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Now I will give, say, interrogative form, then short answer. Do you speak Spanish? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Do I speak Arabic? Yes, you do. Or no, you don't. Does he speak Spanish? Yes, he does. Or no, he doesn't. Does she speak French? Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. Does it speak French? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Do you speak English? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Do we speak Moroccan dialects? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Do they speak American English? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Here, when we talk about the forms of present simple: affirmative form, negative form, interrogative form, and also short answers. So, now let's move to the exceptions of the third person singular. Here, the first exception, when we have speaking of the third person singular forms: verbs ending with consonant plus y, consonant plus y, consonant plus y. Change y for ies, for ies. Whenever I have at the end of the verb y, I should be careful. If it is this y, say after a consonant or after a vowel. Okay, vowel. Here we have 5 vowels: a, e, I, L, U. If we have y after them, in the third person singular we add s. Okay, but if we have a consonant, that means now a, now e, now I, now o, now u. Okay, we change y for ies. Like, for example, we cry, I cry, you cry, he, she, it, he, she, it. Just in he, she, it cries. We, you, they cry. The verb try, here we have y at the end, but before it we have a consonant r. We can say I try, you try, he, she, it tries. Okay, we, you, they try. Say I cry, you cry, he, she, it cries. We, you, they cry. I try, you try, he, she, it tries. We, you, they try. Why you say tries or cries? because we have y at the end of the verb but after a consonant. Let's move to the second exception. Verbs ending with S, we can say double S, Z, CH, SH, XL. And here I can say whenever we have the sound S or sh or Z or L. Okay, whenever we have the sound sh and s and also Z, here we have say just a few verbs, and also L. For example, of S, like miss. I miss, you miss, he, she, it, misses. Buzz, the bee buzzes. Okay, he, she, it buzzes, like the bee. Watch, I watch, you watch, he, she, it watches. We add es because we have ch at the end of the verb. Wash, I wash my face, I wash my car every week, and so on. He, she, it washes, washes. Fix, I fix my mobile phone, I fix something at home, and so on. Okay, I fix, you fix, he, she, it fixes. We add es in the third person singular because we have x at the end of the verb. Go, he, she, it goes. I go, you go, he, she, it goes. We, you, they go. So here we have the problem just with the third person singular, he, she, it. Now let's move to the time expressions of present simple or simple present. The first time expressions of present simple, every. Whenever we have every plus time, like every day, every week, every month, every year. When I say every day, that means every Monday, every Tuesday, every Sunday, and so on. For example, I speak English every day. I play football every week. I travel to Marrakesh every month. I visit my uncle every year. This is here the first time expression of present simple. The second one, whenever here we have once a week, once a day, once a day, once a week, once a month, once a year. Okay, once. Or when we have twice a day, or twice a week, twice a year. Okay, for example, I go to the gym once a week, or I go to the gym twice a week. For example, I study English twice a week or twice a month. Here, or this is the second time expression of present simple. The third one, it's adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. Like here we have always, usually, often or often, sometimes, rarely, hardly, ever, and never. I repeat, always. That means every, okay, say every day. Okay, usually. It means, say, 6 days a week, for example. Often, sometimes, rarely, hardly ever, and never. Here, when we talk about adverbs of frequency, I can give an example to show the position of these adverbs of frequency. I always go to the cinema. Here, say always between, say the verb and subject pronouns. I always speak English, or I always go to the cinema, or I usually visit my grandparents, and so on. It means here you should put them all adverbs of frequency between the subject pronouns and the main verb. Just here we have one exception with adverbs of frequency. If we have the verb to be, yes, we put them after verb to be. For example, I am always tired, or I am always happy. Okay, or you are always happy. Okay, after the verb to be. Here when we talk about the verb to be with its functions, 3 functions: express habits or routines, general truths, and repeated action. And we also see here affirmative form, negative form, interrogative form, and short answer or answers. Okay, you can write answer or answers. We also saw the exceptions of the third person singular. And at the end we see the time expressions of present simple every once or twice a week. Here we can add once, twice, when we want to say, for example, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times a day, and so on. Yes, and here I can say you should just revise this lesson very well before starting, or before starting yes, the exercise, because it's very important to practice some exercises. Okay, so I will let you with the exercise, and you should stop this video here to do this exercise because it's very, very important. I will help in some sentences, and you will complete the others. Use the present simple affirmative. Here we have she. She goes shopping with her brother every Sunday. She. Here we have the third person singular, and here we have verb go. Here we have L at the end of the verb. So we say goes. She goes shopping with her brother every Sunday. The second one, here we have we. We sometimes, and the verb use a dictionary in class. Here we have we. It's not the third person singular, so I put the same verb. We sometimes use a dictionary in class. Here, number 3, my friends. My friends, not my friend. So my friends refers to they. So I say study. Study. I don't change it at all. And so on. You should complete this sentence or sentences or this exercise. In the second one, write sentences in negative. In negative, write the sentences in negative. For example, here, I study French. So the negative form is I don't study French. And here I can learn a very important idea. For example, I can make here 2 sentences with affirmative and negative. I don't study French, but I study English. I don't study English, but I study Arabic. Here I can make, a good sentence. So nice. The same here we have with the school finishes at 2 o'clock. School or it doesn't finish, not finishes. You should be careful with the third person singular. Here we have the auxiliary verb doesn't, and we say finish, not finishes. At, can say at, doesn't finish at 2 o'clock. You can say o'clock. And you can complete the other sentences. The third one, write the sentences and finish the short answer. Leave at, you, do with capital letter. That means the first word I start with, school. Here I can say, do you live at school? Do you live at school? Do you live at school? No, I don't. Do you live at school? No, I don't. And you should start with the others. Okay, here when we talk about some exercises for present simple. Now I can say thank you so much, and we are going to talk about in next session inshallah about how to pronounce the third person singular s or es. It's a very, very important lesson. Now I can say see you later and take care.